and welcome to what I believe will be the last video on my channel of what to do if you don't get in and how to spend your gap year. Hopefully you guys will all get in on your first year trying, but it is known that getting into drama school can take sometimes 2-3 years. I know people who've tried for 5 years and then got into their dream school. So please don't be disheartened if you don't get in anywhere on your first year trying. And I can honestly say that my gap year has been one of the best years ever. I've absolutely loved it. Just thought I'd tell you a bit about some of the things I got up to, or some of the things I wish I'd done in this year, just in case you're wondering what you're going to do with your time for a whole year. Okay, so you will realise when you apply again, when you've not got college, when you've not got school, you will realise, how did I ever do this before when I was at college full time? I mean, I was on a musical theatre course which doesn't have so much written work and stuff as I know A-levels do. If you're applying for drama school when you're doing A-levels, I definitely say apply again if you're thinking, should I go to uni or should I apply again? Because honestly, applying for drama school is a full-time job, and you will realise afterwards, how did I ever do this when I had like other stuff going on? So you will find that you've got so much more time to be able to focus on the things that you want to focus on, and that will really help you in being able to prepare all your stuff. So you want to get a job so that you can start saving money for going away. I've had a job that's been really flexible. I've worked in a theatre, which has been fab because like all the people I got to be around all year and everything. But it's 0 hours, so whenever I needed time off for auditions, or I just thought, no, I need to focus on my stuff this week, this month, I was able to do that. If you can get a job that's like that, that's great. It allows you to really focus on the things that you need to focus on. You don't want to be thinking, oh, I wish I'd had more time to prepare for that because I was at work. Like, no, like you need to work this year, but you need to also remember that your main goal is to still go off to drama school. So I say, find something that's flexible, that allows you to save loads of money, but also allows you to really focus on your goal. Keep taking all of the classes and things that you need to. Have as many singing lessons as you can. Keep going to dance classes. Keep getting involved in acting workshops and things if you can, and be doing shows that, you know, you can build up your CV and gain so much more experience. I was lucky enough to be in the youth company of a professional production at a local theatre, and I cannot tell you the amount I learned from doing that. I think there's a lot more theatres doing that at the moment, so if you can do that, that's an amazing thing to do. Honestly, the things you learn just working with professionals every day, and it just reminds you that you're closer to it, which is really nice. So if you can get involved in loads of shows and be expanding your repertoire of characters, that is great. See as much live theatre as you can. Just that you can learn so much from going to see a show, going to see a play, going to see a film, and being able to talk about these things in your drama school interviews and things. I ended up talking in my Arts Ed interview about the Rent UK tour, and how amazing I thought that was. Some of the schools ask you, what was the last show you went to see? Who was the director? Who was the choreographer? And you need to be able to give out all this information. So seeing as much live theatre is crucial. As well, you'll be in London a lot for your auditions and stuff. Whenever you can, go and get day tickets for stuff. You can get tickets now, day tickets for £20-25. Obviously it can add up and get really expensive, but there is ways to find cheap tickets, and definitely do that as much as you can. If this is your second year applying, think carefully about the schools that you really liked and the schools that you really want to apply to again, and ones that maybe you just thought weren't for you. Everyone's different, and like I said in my central audition, I realised that I really wanted a triple threat course that was really going to push me in all aspects of performing. So you learn these things as you go along, but really make sure that you know what you want in your second year. Rethink your pieces. You might not need to change all of them. There may be some that you realise that really weren't a good idea, or songs that you really don't like performing anymore. Make sure that you still enjoy performing everything that you're performing, and you know, you might find a new monologue that you think, actually I think I've matured a bit and this is more me and this is more something that I'd want to show them. But make sure that you again put in the necessary work that you put in the first time to prepare them and get them ready for audition. Get teaching experience if you can. A lot of people say when you go off, the easiest job to have is like teaching at a Saturday school, like a drama Saturday school, because you get paid like £20 an hour and you can do 3 hours of teaching, and then that's all you need to do. Especially when you go off to drama school, so much time is taken up by your studies and like being at school, and then everything you have to do outside. So you don't want to have like loads of hours of work to be keeping you alive. It'd be a lot easier if you can just get like a Saturday school job teaching, to try and get teaching experience so that it's easier for you to get that job once you get down to London or Scotland or wherever you're going, I don't know. Also, if you don't already, I would say learn to drive. Something I wish I'd done. I mean, you're gonna need it at some point in your life, and people do say it's easier to pass when you're younger. I probably think that's true. If you can, and if you can save the money and if you've got the time, I would say definitely try and learn to drive in this gap year, because I haven't, and I'm just gonna have to wait until I come back from London and do it at some point then or whatever, because I don't think you can learn in London. It's crazy. But yeah, I definitely say learn to drive if you can. Most importantly, just keep the faith that what you're doing is right, that you're building on your skills and you're making yourself stronger, and know that having auditioned the first year, you have so much more experience and you are so much more prepared for what you're going into, that you will be able to come out of it feeling that you've done really well. Like I said, you learn so much from auditioning, honestly, and even just going back into the room, knowing what happened the first year and what to expect can make you so much stronger as a performer. Thank you all for watching all of these videos. If you have gone through the entire series, I hope it's helped you out. I hope you've learned some stuff about auditioning for drama school. If you have any other questions, please ask them, and I don't know, I might end up doing another video on some questions that you have. But let me know if you get in, where you get in, and good luck with everything, and break a leg for all of your auditions. Bye!